Alrighty, in the previous video I mentioned I wanted to fix the error that comes up whenever you interact with the shop and closed it down. So if I press E, as you can see, it says server hello and client hello. And when I press escape, we get these errors because obviously our UI widget is going to be a null pointer on the server. But you can see, even though we're playing as a client, it still appeared there on the server. That's by this little print string right here. So that is caused by my stupidity of logic right here. So what I should be doing first is one, checking if the shopkeeper is valid before we do the locally controlled check, because regardless, if we're not locally controlled, we're still going to run this, which is essentially the same as running this if we are clicking on the shopkeeper. So we're going to do this first. So let's do that. And then grab our is locally controlled check before we call interact, like so. We're going to paste that in and call interact. So what's going to happen? We perform the line trace. We're going to do it on the client first. Perform a line trace, cast it to the shopkeeper if that is valid. We go through and see if we are locally controlled. If we are, great. That means we have the widget, so we can go ahead and call interact on the shopkeeper to opening. So that way it opens the shop widget. And then we simply return, so this code here never runs. And then it's going to get called on the server. So the server is going to fire, it's going to call the interact again, which is going to run this. In which case, this is going to run. This is going to be true. This is going to be false. So interact is never going to run. And then we return. So we never hit this unless we are A, locally controlling, meaning we are the actual player that is trying to open the shop. Or B, that's it. And that's what we want. So now what we can do is we can click on our shop guy there, close it, and we are done. We don't have that error anymore that was continually popping up. So that is going to be all for this video. If you like what I'm doing and you want to help support me, you can find a link to my Patreon down in the description below, where I have a Team Deathmatch series just for Patrons, as well as you get early access to pretty much all of my videos, such as this one. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to join my Discord server that's also linked down below, and I'll try to help you out. So I will see you in the next video.